Okay.
Alright, back to the casino.
Yeah.
You know, every time I go to the casino, I feel like I spend too much money.
Really?
Yep.
Is it because you're gambling?
No, because when I lose $20, I feel like that's too much money.
Well, you play blackjack, and that tends to go away quicker.
I think one of the worst things for me with the casino is one time I walked in, I was like, alright, I'm going to spend, like, my limit's $200. I walked in and I lost $50 in, like, 5 minutes. I'm like, oh my gosh, that is the worst. I don't know how, like, one of my old boss, he has such a gambling problem. He would, he's like, I went to the casino this weekend. I was like, oh yeah, how'd that go? Well, not so good. I was like, what do you mean, did you lose a lot? He's like, yeah, let's just say I didn't come out so hot. I'm like, okay, what are we talking, like hundreds? He's like, haha, hundreds. I'm like,
oh my gosh.
I'm like, wait a minute, you mean like thousands? He's like, yeah, I lost about $4,000.
Oh my word, I can't even imagine.
I'm like, what? Are you serious?
If I lost $4,000, I would shit in my own hand and throw it at myself.
Well, one night, I mean, because I go to like I go to like a meeting for work every year, and last year we actually got to go to Vegas, and this same guy we went to, I went to meet up with him, and he was gambling, and he was at this table called Triple Attack, where you can, it's just like blackjack.
Yeah.
But you know how you can double down in blackjack?
Yeah.
You can actually triple down in this game. So with the first card, you can triple down to get triple the money, or lose triple the amount. So I literally sat there for 3 minutes and watched him lose $400.
Oh my gosh,
And then
that is
he
crazy.
text messaged me later that night and just said, "Dude, I just hit Triple Attack. I won $3 grand." I'm like, "So you're quitting, right? You're back even?" He's like, "The night just started."
I feel sick to my stomach just thinking about losing that much money. And I mean, it's probably because I'm broke as shit.
That's just terrible, though.
But,
I mean,
yeah, I think about, like, how many bills I can't pay if I lose that much money.
How do you...
Hold it?
Hold A? Oh, okay, my bad. Yeah, I know. What's funny is when you go to the casino, you the first thing you think of when you lose that money is like, I could have gotten this with that. I could have gotten 2 PS4s with that money, or 2 Xboxes with that money. Shoot, shoot. Oh, Sonic, ring. Oh, lame.
Oh,
I really like this level.
really?
As I said before.
Man, I'm jelly.
Alright. Are you ready for this jelly?
What are you guys talking about over there?
We're talking about, are we ready for this jelly?
I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this. Let's
For you, babe.
move your body up and down.
You know,
Make your booty touch the ground.
I actually thought about singing it like a white person. Like, actually saying,
Dang it.
my body is so bootylicious for you, baby.
You want to check a funny video, check this SNL skit about Beyonce.
Oh my gosh.
Where
So
basically, if you don't like Beyonce, you get taken to prison and killed. Or you're just tortured.
Good lord.
Was that Beyonce you guys were singing?
Yeah. It's Destiny's Child, isn't it?
Yeah. No. Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
Andy's playing again.
Yeah, it's my turn. Except I'm gonna take the whole 10 minutes, so...
So do you guys want to hear a story about how a guy robbed me and said, "Hey, don't follow me"?
Yes?
Yeah?
Okay.
With a hook like that, absolutely.
So, I was in the establishment I work at. I'm by myself a lot, and oh no, does that kill you?
It just takes away my rings.
Okay. The establishment I work at, I'm by myself a lot, and this guy came in looking for a DS in a couple of games, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for him for my kid." And then I was like talking to him, he was asking me normal questions about upcoming games, and seemed really excited. So I went to go ring him up, and he had about, I'd say like $300. Nah, it was about $200 worth of stuff, maybe $250. It was like very specific games too, because we had them pre-owned, which is weird. Jackpot, baby!
Yeah.
Nicely done.
And So I went to go ring him up, and I swiped his card. And, oh no!
There goes all my rings.
I swiped his card, and it said, like, it didn't do anything. I was like, all right, well, let's try it again. So I went to swipe his card again, and I was holding onto the bag in my hand the whole time. And I went to swipe it, and he went to go punch it in, like, to do credit. He took the bag out of my hand and ran. And I immediately was just shocked. And he just looks back at me. It's almost like it was in slow motion. He looks back at me and goes, "Please don't follow me." And then he just left.
What?
And so if you actually watch my video capture device we have, I put both of my hands on my head like in Home Alone, but on the side. And I was just like, what the fuck?
What just
happened? Is this a
happened?
joke? So, and the funny thing is in that situation you would think, you know, you're gonna sprint right after him. I was so shocked that I literally was like walking 1 mile an hour to the door, like, what the fuck just happened? And so I looked for him, and nothing happened. And I was like, okay, I guess that really did just happen.
I guess it just got robbed a little.
Yeah, I remember him calling me that day. And so I was like, hey, what's up? He's like, I just got robbed. I was like, are you okay? He's like, yeah. You didn't do anything. You just asked me not to chase him. It's like, okay.
It's really weird. Like it's like his kid asked him for that specific thing for his birthday, and he didn't get it, and he was just like, "Well, I'm not gonna pay for it." So.
Did you still have his card in your hand?
No, he took the card back. Basically, it was going to like, I think he went to go punch the pin in, and it said declined, or like it said like, oh, I think it said invalid swipe. That's what it was, and then he just took it and grabbed him, and then I even had it in my hands. He ripped it out of my hands, so.
That's just, like, I wonder if his intention was to steal it in the beginning. Because it had to have been, like, the luck of the draw that the card reader didn't read his
I don't know.
didn't read his card.
I don't know if, like, when it said, like, declined or invalid, he was just like, well,
might as well
fuck
steal
it. I really need this for my kid. Oh, man.
I'm gonna get on my soapbox for just a second about how it really frustrates me when parents will spend ridiculous amounts of money on crap for their kids, like video games or shoes from the Nike factory or Jordans or something like that, but they don't have like the money to buy them laundry soap, or like they go to school in like dirty clothes, or they don't have a lunch to eat or something.
I know. Well, the place that I was working at today is like, I guess it's in a lower class area, and the manager told me that people would go there with their bridge cards to buy video games.
Yeah, I definitely have sold people video games on bridge cards.
That's ridiculous.
I was so just
Makes me
disappointed
so
in myself.
sick because
Because they
just
even
dumb.
called. I
Yeah.
guess she said they even called and asked, "Do you guys accept bridge cards?" It's like, come on now.
Yeah. That happened to me at one point. I had a customer come in, and the customer bought a PlayStation 3, and this was probably, I don't know, 2 years ago maybe, a PlayStation 3, an extra controller, and 3 games, and she put it on her bridge card. And all I could think to myself, like, I had a friend try to defend them, like, you know, people who are on welfare or on government assistance, you know, they don't have the opportunity to buy themselves nice things very often.
Yeah.
But all I could think of is, what did your family go without so that you could get a PlayStation 3?
Yeah, those cards are meant for groceries,
Right,
not for
because
video games.
In order to get cash assistance, you have to be well under the poverty line.
Right.
Which means you can't afford laundry detergent and groceries and toilet paper. So.
Nice.
Yeah,
nice,
like
nice,
even
nice.
even us being like, you know, I'd say middle class, maybe
Is
a
this
little
in
bit
miles?
lower.
Yeah,
middle
lower
class.
middle class.
But even like when we get our tax money back, yeah, we buy like a few things for ourselves, but half the time we're like, all right, how, you know, like we should be putting away
Right.
like a good chunk, and like
right.
like-
Celebrate a little bit and
Yeah.
then put the rest of
and then like
part.
even like with some money that we've gotten from like parents and stuff, it's like, all right, I guess we'll put this towards, you know,
Man, listen to this hot
our
beat.
hospital bill or this or that. Like
Yeah.
we even have the money to spend, and we don't spend it on anything irresponsible. It just makes no
boy.
sense.
I remember this level.
I know for a fact that if I was lower class,
Mm-hmm.
Boing.
that I would be looking for food first.
Yeah.
Food and clothing.
Yeah. Yep.
Not fucking PS3s and shit like that.
For sure. For sure.
And if this is an old video, like in the 2019, they're gonna go, man, they're still talking about PS3? Man.
Yeah.
Probably even like in the next year, they'll still be like, oh,
It makes me
that's
think
so
of
old, Jen.
how they still called it the Wii U. You know, I love Nintendo so much, but they should have really called it the Nintendo Revolution. What it should. Oh gosh.
Yeah, and maybe like in 2019, like, you know, we'll actually have real affordable healthcare.
Hey,
Hey!
Oh boy.
we're touching on some really deep subjects here, guys. This probably isn't very entertaining.
No, sorry.
Sorry to anyone who didn't want to hear about my beliefs on welfare.
Or my views on
How do you
the
go?
ACA.
How do you get?
When you
Wind
do
up
the
and-
when you do the loop, push
How do
down,
Okay, you got it. That's how you get in the hole.
down. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, now you're in the hole.
Sonic, as you said, to hedgehog your way into the hole.
Don't even get me started on other topics. We could talk all night.
All night long.
Oh,
night.
snap diggity
All night.
dog.
All night long.
Oh, this is a very tricky level. Don't. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Ugh.
You're okay.
Do you
What
remember
happened?
when you
Okay.
thought Kenny G played the clarinet?
Yeah.
Hey, does anybody remember Yanni?
Yes!
Where
My
did
gra-
Yanni go?
My grandfather has a bunch of Yanni CDs.
Who's Yanni?
What?
He-
I don't know who
A
Yanni
fine
is either.
piano man like yourself doesn't know who Yanni is?
I'm sorry. Sorry.
I'm really sorry.
Yanni was like probably early 90s.
He's like around the time
Oh,
of Kenny
boy.
G.
Yeah, he was like
I
this
really hate crap like this.
this really
Oh.
skilled. Oh, you're gonna super die.
No, I'm not.
Oh my gosh, I cannot believe you made that.
Ah, yes.
How many times do you say that in a night?
Like 7, -7.
Hey.
How does that work?
I don't know.
-7.
Oh no,
I can't. Why can't?
Push down.
I am pushing down. Ah, thank you.
Gall.
Jeez.
There we go. Alright. We'll catch you guys next time.
Thanks for watching.
Subscribe, like, and thumbs down this video.
Yeah, because it sucked.
No more healthcare talk, okay? I promise. If you listen really carefully, you won't hear about the health.
What? What?
Stop making out the mic.
Go back later. and
Man.
discuss some stuff.
Too bad you don't like guys.
Baby.
You can really deep throat that fucking thing. Like,
Ha!